All right, y'all. So here's of course, my what is it, 2 or 3 episodes a year I do. Ugh, I should really start being better. But anyway, I wanted to talk about these Christmas traditions and Santa Claus. But before I did that, I got the information, like everybody else, that Tory Lanez got found guilty. Now, we've been talking about this for the better part of what, a year and a half now? Draining everybody, following it, people that ain't following it, all of those things, right? I'm not covering this, but I just felt like I needed to say something because I always have something to say, chatty ass. Um, I can't really celebrate a black guy, a black man going to jail, but I am happy that Megan got justice, even though she isn't the one that was on trial. She was literally on trial in the court of public opinion because everybody, their mother, their granny, had something to say. And most people, a lot of black people, was just really not fucking with her on this. And though it was a lot of inconsistencies and it came out that she did lie. Well, I won't say it was a lot of inconsistencies. I'll say that people just didn't believe the story. And she did lie to Gail about who she slept with, but does that really matter? Her body count mattered by why she got shot. Like at this point, people were starting to grasp at straws and try to figure what was the best way to vilify her. And she's not on trial. But neither here nor there. I'm happy that it came out to be what it is for the people that wanted it this way. And it's disgusting online right now. Like, y'all, it's nasty. I'm not even responding to a lot of shit because now people must have sat down at their little digital tables and said, how we gonna do this? And it's giving, oh, he was set up, and then you got you got people talking about, oh, but George Zimmerman was found not guilty too. Who? Jesus. That one hurt my head. But yeah, I said what I said on it. Megan, Merry Christmas. Whew. So let me start this by saying I do not have children. Raising or assisting your siblings in helping raise their kids is not the same as having a child. My children have 4 legs, only have 2 of those. But in saying that, I have been a child at one point in time in my life. And I do feel like, um, as I've gotten older, I don't really rock with the traditions of Christmas like that. Um, and mainly the only thing is Santa Claus. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that we're lying to these kids about who's giving them the gifts. Yes, put up the trees. Yes, let's go ice skating. Yes, let's be festive. I'm here for the holiday season. But it's just I don't know why this bothers me so much about this man and me having to tell, you know, Lil Ray Ray that, oh, Santa gonna bring you something if you nice. What does that really do for them? Like honestly, like if we're taking away all the other things about Christmas as it pertains to the festivities, the enjoying yourselves, the little things, gingerbread cookies, whatever. If we're gonna take away all of those things and say and focus on Santa Claus, explain to me his importance of the magic. Like, cause as I've gotten older, I've gotten really practical. I just if I had a child, I just couldn't see how lying to my child and telling them a fat ass white or black man is gonna bring them gifts because they're good. Like, what does that do? Does that protect their innocence? Is if this is one of those things that protects the child's innocence, then let me know. Cause I feel the same fucking way about the Tooth Fairy. No shade. Like, hey, n- there's nobody flying in this window to put money, and not let alone a quarter. Cause that's what I was getting, a quarter. But if we go back to when I was a child, did I believe in Santa Claus? For a moment, I think I did. I think I grew up kind of fast, so I don't think that stuck with me too heavy. But then, as I speak to some of my friends about it, they ask some really good questions like, well, if you have a child and you raise them not to believe in Santa Claus, then how do they socially interact with the other kids in their school or other kids outside, period? Do you have your child to say, oh, he's not real? I don't believe in that. I mean, there's a softer way to do things, but I don't think it's wrong for my child to believe the truth because I've been buying you gifts all year. If either gifts or I've been taking care of you all year. And during this time, I'm going to get you something because I feel like you deserve it. Not because, oh, you wrote this letter to Santa, right? I mean, I don't even want you to waste your time. Santa Claus. And out of the 2 or 3 conversations I've had with my friends about Santa Claus and even my parents, nobody can answer the question about what's so magical about keeping that alive. Like I'm saying, I'm not taking away anything else from Christmas. Yes, the skating, the trees, the festivities, the gingerbreads, all of the cute things, getting with your family, all of that. But boom, I get with my family on Christmas Eve and the gifts are already under the tree, but you just can't open them until Christmas Day. What's wrong with that? Versus, oh, I just got finished buying all these gifts, spending over however much. Just had to figure out if I was gonna pay this bill or get you these gifts, right? Then now I gotta struggle out there, you know, trying to make the money back. And on top of that, I gotta wrap these hoes. But we gonna keep them in the room until you sleep on Christmas Eve. So you can do the same exact thing you was gonna do, which is open them and fuck them toys up. Or whatever it is. And then we're moving on. So I mean, if you can help me understand that that's what's up. If not, then join the conversation and say something anyway because I really want to know. And if your kids enjoy Christmas, that's what's up. I'll never ruin it for anybody else, but I just can't. No. And every gift I give to my nephews, yes, Uncle Roger. What? No. Sorry, Saint Nick. All right, y'all. So it's the end of the year, roughly. We got a couple more days or whatever. So a lot of us, well, I know I take the time to reflect on the year in certain aspects of my life. And huh, I was taking some time last week and the week before hmm, to just go over the dating thing or whatever it is that I was doing this year. I don't think I did much dating. I had a lot of fun. Not too much, but dating, I didn't do a lot of that. And I define dating as taking time to get to know somebody, whether y'all smashing or not, whatever. But it's literally the time that you don't have, making it to spend with somebody else. I literally think that's what dating is because nobody has the time for anything these days. And if you can, you know, give me like 30 to an hour or even 2 hours of your time, like just to get to know me or so we can spend together and shit like that and just experience each other, then that's dope as fuck. And I think that that's something that dating encompasses. I think going into this new year though, I'm gonna try something different. I'm not very social anymore as it pertains to like being out and going places, but I do think that the connections I have made with people, whether it be sexual or just physical or intimate, I'm gonna, look for a deeper focus. That's just saying I ain't smashing nobody randomly anymore. Not Oh, I sound like a hoe. But I just won't be having casual sex in 2023. I don't want to do that. I feel like it's too easy to just fuck with somebody. Like you're gonna have to really work towards and spend time if you want to fuck with me because my sex is good. Okay, I listen. That's just something hands down. It's just a fact. We haven't had any complaints. Our reviews are 10 out of 10. Everybody would recommend. So, there's that. But I really want to make meaningful connections with people outside of just, yo, what's good? Can you pull up? Like, people get older and sometimes you just lose different people in your life. So you're not looking to fill it, but you miss certain interactions and things like that. And me being in a new area, not knowing anybody, it's just like, okay, we could be cool, but I want my own person too. You feel what I'm saying? And what exactly does dating look like in 2023 anyway? When everybody could just log into an app and within the next 5 to 10 have what you need at your door. Like for real. Anything worth having really is real hard to get and you gotta fight for it. But nobody wants to do that. I'm not saying I'm a hopeless romantic or anything, but shit, like I was in a relationship for years, roughly 10 years. And that's all I knew was being in a relationship. I had to get over feeling like I had to be in one. And now that I don't feel like I have to be in one, it's like, okay, let's just try this again and see what happens. But when you jump into the fucking field of, what do y'all call it? More fish in the sea. When you jump in this sea, baby, she don't give me what I thought she was gonna have gave. But it's also about making connections, and then it's also a competition. If you don't have what this person have, then I'm gonna fuck with this person because this person got that. And that's just really the way the game is played. But at the same time, it's like, what's deeper than that? You feel me? Like, don't fuck with me because my sex is good only. Because it's a lot more to that than just that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I also can't be weak. And I mean weak as it pertains to like whenever something just don't go my way or whenever something seems like I don't want to deal with this, I hit it. Because I've worked so hard to get where I am, I feel like I can't allow anybody to come in and fuck that up. And I think it's because I've gotten to my big old age. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you younger, you want to have fun. It's all about straight up party, party, party. I'm past that point. I have a whole future to think about, and on top of that, like solidifying that. Like I want to be comfortable. Nobody wants to be out here living check to check at 40 or 50. Like, ew, who wants to do that? Not me. So, and saying that, I got rid of, a complacent situation I was in that I was dealing with for years, and it just wasn't moving forward. And I felt like that was the first step into being a different person and, getting the things that I want because you have to work towards them, right? So, here's to 2023. Let's see what this year brings. And I wish all y'all the best in everything y'all do in life and love and work and professionalism and all of that. I hope your pockets stay fat. And yes, and I also promise to be more organized with this podcast next year. I have the time now, so I'm really going to try to, I got a little inspiration recently, so I'm really going to try to, I said this before. I swear I said this last year. Anyway, y'all be good. Happy New Year.